We often receive advice to be kind, that we should put the needs of others above our own. However, we are rarely warned about the potential dangers of giving too much kindness and attention to others in our contemporary society. Reciprocity of kindness is not guaranteed, and giving too much kindness can drain you both financially and emotionally. Therefore, a question arises: can excessive kindness endanger our happiness? Many people are unaware that the inherent risks associated with unlimited kindness are manifold, and today we will explore in detail 8 possible adverse consequences for those who are trying to give too much kindness. I'll also demonstrate 4 effective methods to prevent others from exploiting you. Number 1. Having unrealistically high expectations of others can lead down a troublesome path. According to Stoicism, it's crucial to accept things as they come and not rely on external factors for happiness. Doing good without expecting a lot in return not only shields you from disappointment, but also helps you detach emotionally, leading to a more peaceful state of mind. Whether we admit it or not, being completely selfless is tough. When we give our all, there's a natural expectation for others to do the same. Yet, when we're the ones in need, a pattern emerges. By getting people used to you effortlessly handling their problems, there's an assumption that you can deal with everything in their lives and yours, especially your own. The key here is understanding that neglecting self-care sets a precedent, influencing how others perceive your willingness to care for them. If personal well-being isn't a priority, expecting reciprocity becomes a shaky hope. In reality, this hope often goes unfulfilled, leading to a range of negative emotions, a bad mood, fatigue, anger, or deep sadness. So, finding a balance between expectations, selflessness, and self-care is crucial for maintaining healthy relationships and emotional well-being. Number 2. The Stoics emphasize another crucial point: genuine value arises from virtuous and rational behavior, not just meeting others' expectations. If you're careful about being moderate and giving in a balanced way, it helps you control what you do and stops you from forming habits that can harm your mental health. People naturally like routines and comfort, wanting things to stay the same in their lives. Going deeper into it, if you keep on giving all the time, the people you help might start expecting it all the time. They might get used to it, and you end up doing things for them that they should be doing themselves. It's like they get comfortable and don't have to do their own responsibilities because you're always there to do them. Also, if you don't see your own worth, don't expect others to notice and tell you to think about yourself more. Especially don't expect this from the people you help, because they might stick to their own way of helping, even if it costs them a lot in their lives. It's like everyone having their own version of Robin Hood, not realizing what it might be costing them. This kind of giving might sound good, but it can have unintended consequences. Number 3. Don't forget about your own goals. The Stoics believed in living a balanced life by being reasonable, virtuous, setting boundaries, and putting your own responsibilities first. If you always prioritize others over yourself, you might be avoiding something inside you that's bothering you. I think about how you feel when you spend weekends alone or come home to an empty house. If you're doing a lot of things just to escape from yourself, it'll hit you hard. You'll have to face yourself eventually. And meanwhile, your bad mood will only get worse as you keep putting others first. Taking care of yourself is crucial for staying healthy. Before you can help others, make sure you're happy and well cared for. For instance, think about the safety instructions on airplanes. They advise putting on your own oxygen mask before assisting others. This precautionary measure acknowledges that if you neglect your own needs, you won't be in a position to effectively aid those around you. Likewise, don't offer to clean a friend's house until you've taken care of your own cleaning duties and had a moment to unwind. This principle recognizes that attending to your personal needs first allows you to be more present and helpful to others later on. In the grand scheme of things, prioritizing self-care isn't selfish. It's a strategic approach that ensures you are better equipped to contribute positively to the well-being of others. Number 4. If you don't set clear boundaries, people will see you as weak and treat you accordingly. Following Stoic principles means working on your strength and self-control by setting limits and practicing self-discipline. This not only helps you take charge of yourself, but also earns respect from others. When you're always there to help without any limits, you might become the go-to person in your field. However, this can backfire. Collaborating with others might make you look weak instead of competent. It's like aligning yourself with those who resist authority and dump their responsibilities on you because they know you won't say no. In short, without clear boundaries, collaboration can be a mixed bag. While you may gain recognition as an expert, there's a risk of being seen as weakened and taken advantage of. Striking a balance by showing competence and commitment while also setting limits is crucial for earning respect in both personal and professional relationships. Number 5, just by saying a certain word, people might start respecting you, even if they never thought they would. But here's the catch: you might attract a bunch of folks who only show up when they want something from you. The philosophy of Stoicism teaches us to be smart about who we help. If we keep our cool and look at things from the big picture, we can tell who's genuine and who's just trying to take advantage. This way, we won't waste our time and energy on things that don't really matter. I think about it. Suddenly, those pals who used to think you were awesome might only reach out when they need a favor. It's not that surprising, though. Most folks don't usually invite their work buddies for coffee, let alone a beer. It's a bit of a bummer, but that's life. So it's crucial to learn the tricks I'll share later to stop people from taking advantage of your kindness. Number 6, if you help everyone without careful consideration, you'll only attract those who need something and not those willing to give back generously. Giving to everyone without discrimination drains our energy, lowering our frequency. This, in turn, attracts both those genuinely in need and opportunists who take advantage without expressing gratitude. Hence, it's vital to be discerning and patient in cultivating relationships that are not only authentic, but also mutually uplifting. Number 7, you are likely to get caught up in something potentially harmful. The Stoics advocated cultivating inner peace and self-mastery. Practicing self-discipline helps us stay away from harmful habits, promoting a harmonious relationship with our decisions. When scarcity becomes a constant in our lives, the appeal of a particular desire increases, paving the way for potential addiction. As a result, those around us may notice that your drink of choice is more than just refreshing mineral water, or that your passion for food and gambling is going beyond moderation. It is imperative that you pay attention to the concerns of those who truly care about you. It's common to initially feel defensive or dismissive when confronted, insisting that you have no issues. However, this reaction often stems from being immersed in personal challenges and overlooking the fact that you indeed have a problem. Keep in mind that those who care about you have your best interests at heart. Therefore, carefully listen to their advice as they aim to assist you in preventing further setbacks and guiding you towards better choices. Progress number 8, you may make people think twice about their own perceptions. Stoicism advocates doing good consistently, regardless of external judgments. By steadfastly adhering to our principles and values, we not only cultivate a positive reputation, but also fortify ourselves against baseless accusations. In a world where genuine kindness is scarce, those who embody it may find themselves met with skepticism rather than admiration or gratitude. Unfortunately, the reality is that kindness often raises suspicions rather than garnering trust. Over time, your benevolent actions may trigger curiosity, prompting people to question your motives and speculate about undisclosed plan. While this may suggest encountering a dubious crowd, it's more probable that they are simply responding with honesty. The skepticism surrounding excessive altruism arises from the unfortunate truth that some individuals harboring malevolent intentions often mask them behind a facade of helpfulness. Consequently, it becomes prudent to exercise caution and decline assistance from those whose generosity may conceal ulterior motives. In essence, Stoicism guides us to navigate these complexities by emphasizing the importance of consistent virtue, even when faced with skepticism or doubt from others. Now, let's explore ways to prevent others from exploiting you. Strategy number 1 involves paying close attention to your emotions because they offer valuable insights. Based on Stoic philosophy, the key is to develop self-awareness by closely monitoring your emotional well-being. The Stoics recommended self-reflection, encouraging people to ponder their thoughts, desires, and feelings. This reflective approach enables you to gauge if you're mentally exerting yourself too much, providing an opportunity to readjust and achieve a balanced state. Consider the impact of supporting others on your mental well-being. While initially engaging in self-reflection and prioritizing your own needs may seem counterintuitive, it aligns with a compassionate perspective. Taking care of yourself in specific situations is a kind gesture that brings a sense of satisfaction, like walking on clouds. On the flip side, if you feel overwhelmed, fatigued, irritable, or taken advantage of, these emotions act as signals calling for your attention. It's crucial to acknowledge these feelings and understand their roots. If an activity appears altruistic but triggers negative emotions, it's important not to deceive yourself about its effect. Instead, let's explore how your altruistic endeavors can influence your overall health. By carefully examining the connection between your actions and mental well-being, you empower yourself to make informed choices about where to channel your energy, ensuring that your efforts are both meaningful and sustainable. Strategy number 2, embrace the power of saying no. Drawing inspiration from the Stoics, recognize that your time and energy are valuable resources that should be used wisely and in equilibrium. Demonstrating self-control involves the ability to decline requests when you feel overwhelmed or when the demand is unreasonable. While the word no often carries negative connotations and may evoke feelings of disappointment, it is a skill that may be challenging to develop. Refusing someone can be difficult, yet it is crucial to avoid being overwhelmed. Failure to assert yourself in such situations can lead to a sense of pessimism taking hold in your life. To overcome this challenge, practice saying no in front of a mirror, reminding yourself that it is the key to reclaiming your freedom and steering clear of unnecessary risks. Strategy number 3, set aside specific times and spaces just for yourself and make sure to stick to them. Following the Stoic principles of self-control and self-respect, it's crucial to give yourself time to do things you enjoy. This could be anything you love, like working out, drawing, or just listening to music with a cup of tea. Get your work done as soon as possible so you can have this time for yourself. Take it seriously, so much so that you should schedule it every day or week. When someone seeks your assistance during this dedicated time, it's essential that they approach you with kindness and consideration. Politely decline their request without feeling guilty, emphasizing the importance of safeguarding this time for yourself. If you don't want to be so direct, offer to help at another time, but make it clear that you can only spare a short time because you have other things to do. Remember, taking care of yourself is important, and setting boundaries is not selfish. It's an essential aspect of maintaining a healthy and balanced life. Strategy number 4 advises identifying and distancing yourself from energy vampires. Following the Stoic principles of self-discipline and wisdom means understanding which relationships uplift you and which ones can mentally exhaust you. By steering clear of people who consistently drain your energy without offering anything positive, you not only safeguard your mental well-being, but also demonstrate self-control in your relationships. It's important to realize that trying to help an energy vampire is usually ineffective. These individuals tend to overwhelm you with complaints, troubles, and a generally negative outlook on life. Attempting to assist them often proves fruitless because solving their problems would mean they'd have to stop complaining, a change they may resist. In essence, refraining from helping them is a way to protect your own mental health and maintain a sense of balance in your relationships. In summary, according to the principles of Stoic wisdom, the key to a balanced life lies in embracing the middle ground, and this philosophy extends to the virtue of generosity as well. If we give too little, people might think we're selfish, but if we give too much, we can end up exhausted and short on time and money. So it's best to go for the middle ground, where we can balance helping others with taking care of ourselves. Remember the word no when you're unsure or need to prioritize your well-being, like when someone offers you a ride from their car window. As we wrap up this journey, I really hope these tips are helpful for you. Your support means a lot. So if this content has been valuable, insightful, or educational for you, express your appreciation by giving it a thumbs up. By doing so, you contribute to the dissemination of Stoic wisdom to a broader audience. And don't forget to subscribe for a daily infusion of Stoic wisdom and personal growth. Besides, I hope you can like our video and leave a comment with your thoughts about this video. Remember, your engagement is vital, and I'm excited to keep learning and growing together with you.